Hello. Hello, we're live. I keep forgetting that we don't have an intro now. um, let's see what we have here. We have. It says show that, so why isn't it showing? Aurora to everyone to hit the like, share, and subscribe. We have FarQ, FarQ2. We have Karen. Now, it said Avery was here, and I did see her in my YouTube chat, but I don't use this hand. I don't see her in the restream. Maybe it's because it needs time to catch up. But anyway, Aurora's here. Jill is here. Welcome, Jill. Jinx telling you to smash the like, subscribe, and spread awareness. Yes, of course. Lee, long time no see. Now, it doesn't show me super chats and members that have joined on Restream for. It might actually do it. It's just what you call it didn't last time. So I want to welcome back Tippy. Tippy rejoined the other day. Everybody saying hello to Lee. Paula, hello, Paula. Always good to see Paula. Since there you are. See, your comments weren't coming up on Restream, so I must have to log in to Restream before I can see anything. It's not like what's it called, StreamYard, where it'll automatically save them. So today's case is Rebecca Park again. Now, Frank Meister went over the. Is he gonna? Oh, there we go. Frank Meister went over the. It's very jumpy, this, but it does look like a better layout and everything. To be fair, I do like it more. But yeah, Frank Meister went over the PCA. He's done 2 lives. He's got. I think he got to page. I'm not sure what page he got to, but he'll be able to tell us because he's in the chat. I can see him. I put it into Grok and summarized it for us so we could discuss it as well as bring up key points. I wanted to do it this way, rather summarize it this way, because I brought the case to you guys, so I wanted to do a follow-up and not clash with Frank's content at the same time, if that makes sense. I know. It's because I'm using Restream now, and I don't know how to get anything on. But I can put an intro through YouTube, but I'm not sure if it'll play if I use Restream and StreamYard. Okay, so there you go. He's got page 11, and he's got to page 11, and he's going over the sisters as well. There you go. So those of you that follow Frank, is it gonna? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll click on it. How about that? There we go. But yeah, I do actually like the layout of Restream, and that. I used to think, oh, it's the cheaper version, it's tacky, but I like it. Let's get into it. Share my screen for you guys. Everything's different on here. Watch this. Wow. Yeah. Can I just do an audio check? Because we know about the audio checks. Let me. Yeah, there's no audio on that yet. Okay. Testing 1 2 3. So this is overview of Courtney Bartholomew's probable cause affidavit. The probable cause affidavit, PCA, for Courtney Marie Bartholomew. filed in the Wexford County's 48th District Court, outlines her alleged role in the November 3rd, 2025 murder of her 22-year-old biological daughter. Now, that's key because she didn't actually have a relationship with her daughter until recently. And the only reason they was actually supposedly in contact was due to she owed her money. She owed her daughter money. Rebecca K. Park and Park's unborn child, approximately 38 to 39 weeks gestation. Bartholomew 40 faces multiple felony charges, including first-degree murder, felony murder, torture, and assault with intent to cause a miscarriage. The affidavit, relies on Bartholomew's own admissions during the November 30th, 25 interview with Wexford County Sheriff's Office. Deputies' conflicting statements from her husband, Bradley Bartholomew, 47, stepfather to Park, cell phone records, autopsy findings, and physical evidence. The document establishes probable cause for premeditated torture and murder, motivated by revenge and fixation obtaining another child. The affidavit for Courtney and Bradley are nearly identical, but highlight the mutual blame shifting. So when Frank's going over Courtney's, he's also going over Bradley's at the same time, sort of thing. Now, they are slightly different. There are slight differences, but nothing major. And as you can see, there's me grok. Yeah. Get that down. Get on to the next one. The PCA reconstructs the events based on digital forensics, witness accounts, and the suspect's statements. Pre-November, Bartholomew and her sister Kimberly admitted to a romantic involvement with Park's fiance, Richard Fowler, 43, who was the father of Park's born child. Bradley Bartholomew harbored resentment towards Fowler for reportedly turning him in for a prior crime, leading to Bradley's imprisonment. Bartholomew allegedly discussed cutting the baby out of Park in advance and fabricated a story about having a premature infant in the NICU to cover potential actions. November 3rd evening. Is it gonna... Okay, it's not going to do it for me like that. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Bartholomew picked up Park from Fowler's home in Manton, Michigan, under the false pretense of buying ice cream and Tide Pods laundry detergent, promising a quick return to cell phone location data showed Park's device traveling to Bartholomew's home at 3S 21.5 Road in Boone, Michigan, where activity ceased. The group, Courtney, Bradley, and Park, drove in Bradley's white Ford F-150 to remote wooded trails. To Courtney. Bradley stabbed Park multiple times, held a knife to Courtney's throat, and forced her to cut the baby from Park's abdomen using a scalpel. While Park was still alive, baby did not survive. Courtney attempted CPR but failed. Bradley then allegedly delivered a fatal cut to Park's throat. Bradley's version claims Courtney stabbed Park in the truck en route and performed the extract alone in the woods. So there's conflicting evidence there. Well, statements, shall say. The body was dragged off the road using plough cord. Let's just check that. Yeah, everything's all right there. Okay. I haven't mentioned Rich, I don't think. This version dragged off the road using a plough cord and concealed under leaves in a wooded area 2.5 miles west of the Bartholomew home. Baby was placed in a bag, then Bradley's lunch cooler, stored briefly at the home, and later dumped at a random residential trash tote, along with a hunting knife believed used in the attack. Bradley cleaned the F-150 with bleach and burned seat covers to destroy blood evidence. November 4th, Park's sister, Kimberly, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are we back? Okay, so we're having a few technical difficulties, but I think I've sorted it now. No. Oh my god, Jinx is jumping ahead of herself. So 1 second while I get the what I just had up back. I don't know what happened there. You just come up on my screen reconnecting. But okay, so where was we? Oh, so. Okay, let's get the chat back up. Okay. So what do you think of that so far? Loud and clear. So with StreamYard, I go all robotic-y, and on Restream it boots me every now and then. I've just got to keep an eye on that. I don't know where we was, but yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over what we've just learned. Just quickly, Frank. Then it's not incest because they're not related. The females are all related. The males might all be related, but it's not. That doesn't make it incest. So we now know that she was taken under the pretense of ice cream, and when, well, I wouldn't say when she got there, but when she got so far, when they got so far in the journey, she, well, yeah, we're learning. What she called, she was already stabbed, which possibly killed the child. We don't know. We don't know the child's cause of death. I don't believe they've recovered the child yet. I'm going to read the next bit. You guys put in the chat your thoughts. I'm going to open the panel in a bit. I just want to go through reading these for you. I believe this is the next one. So, gutted and covered in leaves in woods. Autopsy confirmed identity via facial tattoo, revealing multiple sharp force wounds, including the torso, face, and abdomen. A collapsed lung and undigested blue-greeny chalky substance in her stomach, possibly ingested during the ordeal. November 30th, confronted with evidence, both Bartholomew's gave detailed confessions though conflicting. So Courtney's admissions in her statement go as followed. Bartholomew's interview forms core of the PCA. She portrayed herself as coerced but admitted direct participation. Admission of the extraction. She cut the baby out of Park while she was still alive, per the affidavit, using a scalpel under duress from Bradley. She claimed Bradley stabbed Park first and forced her involvement by threatening her life. Post-murder actions. Admitted attempting CPR on the newborn, could not revive baby, and helping conceal evidence, including disposing the newborn. Oh, sorry. Disposing of the cooler. She confirmed the revenge motive against Fowler. Inconsistencies. Initially denies involvement but shifted blame to Bradley after evidence presented After evidence presentation, her prior discussions about the procedure suggest premeditation, contradicting claims of pure coercion. She also lied about an NICU baby to alibi potential cries or sightings. Bradley countered by accusing Courtney of initiating the stabbing and extraction, claiming he only assisted in cleanup. Evidence mentioned digital forensic cell tappings placed Bradley's phone near the phone dump site and body location on November 3rd. Park's last communications aligned with the pickup. Physical forensics seized vehicle, red Ford Escape and white Ford F100, showed cleaning attempts. Autopsy detailed 20 cuts, dragging marks, and missing fetus. The hunting knife and cooler contents linked back to the scene. Witnesses Fowler reported the suspicious pickup, and Kimberly Park confirmed the affair and missing report. Searchers described the body's condition. Premeditation indicators recorded talks of the cutout plan and Bartholomew's child fixation. Yeah, I'm still on the screen, so we're still here. Yeah. Thank you for upvoting, Junior. Fowler reported suspicious pickup. Kimberly Park confirmed the affair. Missing reports described the body's condition. Premeditation indicator. Records talked of cutout. Plan and Bartholomew's child fixation. Key talking points and highlights. Mutual blame. Where's that one gone? There we go. There we go. So mutual blame. The PCA emphasises the Bartholomew's finger pointing as evidence of joint guilt. Both admitted presence and cleanup, only disputing who wielded the knife first. Quote from the affidavit via Bradley: Courtney stabbed Rebecca in the truck and then used the scalpel to cut out the baby in the woods. Horrific premeditation and torture. Luring with everyday items, ice cream, soap, underscores deception. The forced extraction while alive highlights torture charges. Blue-green substance in Park's stomach suggests possible ingestion of non-food items during duress. Yeah. Carry on, Aurora, and you might be under duress. Motive: web of affairs and revenge. The tangled relationship, mother, sister, daughter, all involved with Fowler. Again, just to highlight, that doesn't mean incest, because they're all having sex with him and he's not a relative. It's messed up, but it's what it is. Add a layer of jealousy and betrayal. Bradley's grudge over his imprisonment provides clear trigger. Cover-up efforts. Staging the phone find, bleaching vehicles, and dumping evidence show continuousness of guilt. Impact of charges. The affidavit probable cause ties admission to felony murder, death during torture, and miscarriage assault, with first-degree premeditation from prior planning. This case remains under investigation with probable cause conference is rescheduled for January 13th, 2026. The full horror underscores family betrayal in a small Michigan community. And that's my summary for you guys. I'm going to open up the panel now for anybody who wants to come up. If you do want to come and you're somebody who's not normally in the chat or anything like that, I mean, I don't, even if it's someone that I do know, if you want to come up anonymously, that's fine. There's some sick people in this world. Let me get this off the screen for you. I'm still trying to work out how we work this thing. So now what I'm going to do is open the panel. So clicky. Placeholder. What's all this about? So if you want to come up and discuss the case, there's the link to do so. Allows guests to rebroadcast to their channels. Uh-oh. So okay, so if I okay. Sorry, the prices have just popped up on me. Consider becoming a member. Yeah, you can support the channel by becoming a member. You don't have to. It's not entitled. It's just if you like the content and you want it to keep going. We've got low tiers and higher tiers for people that want to support on a higher way. You can do a super chat, but the best way to do it is the free way. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. For those of you that would like to donate but don't like to donate on screen, you can do via these two links here. But again, that's not necessary. It's just an option. Right, it's making noises now. Nope, nobody's come up. Okay, well, we could discuss it this way anyway, if you want to discuss it this way. So, what do you guys think about this being... I've just clicked on that again. Sorry. What do you guys think about the mother of of Rebecca doing this in a revenge sort of thing? Not only a revenge sort of thing, but also, you know, they, you know, guys, I need you to talk in the chat. Somebody like how can mom do this? It's a daughter. She talked about such a strong relationship with daughter and things like that. But it turns out when you look into it, she actually wasn't a strong mother or in any formal way. I'm still on the stream. Can you guys hear me? This is all kinds of messed up. Yeah, it is. It's yeah. I mean, an older man being in a relationship as well is a weird one. But again, there's plenty of relationships that are, you know, with age gaps. That's not a problem. But I just find it a bit strange because these girls are young. It's not like these girls are like in their 30s. Do you know what I mean? Aurora says, welcome. Oh, hang on. Let me have a look at this. It says Okay, I don't know what that means, but it says that you become a member. So, welcome. What's going on? There we go. Welcome. I don't know what the other one's about, but welcome. So Courtney and Kimberly were sisters, and Rebecca is Courtney's daughter. Yeah, that's correct. Courtney's the mom. Kimberly, who was also arrested, but I believe she's out on bond. I haven't seen anything other than that. Her PCA is about 2 pages of information, and the other page is signatures. Frank said he's going to go over that, so I'll leave him to go over that. And then when he's gone over that, I'll do a review on it. But I'm not gonna do, because like with how big that one was. I didn't want to, what's it called? I didn't want to like go over the whole PCA, so I just did a review on it, get the review in, and check upon you guys on what you guys think of it. After this live, guys, there is another live on the other channel regarding Donovan Brudeau. He is a sex offender, and his dad has been harassing, stalking, and accusing everybody on YouTube that doesn't agree with him of the same sort of thing. So if you're interested in that, click on the link. I mean, click on the link anyway. Have a listen. If it's not something you're into, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So he is, I believe, Kimberly's. Uh, no, it's. You got me there. So no, okay. So he's either mom's or dad's. I'd have to double check that, because I can't remember. One's Brad and um, one's Rich. I think Rich is Kimberly's boyfriend, because I'm sure it's Bradley Bartholomew and Rich Fowler, and Fowler's the one with the daughter. So, and so it seems like they were all involved in crime in some sort of way, and it all got muddled up. Ruckus is in the house. Your wrench doesn't come up on my screen. Look, Ruckus, you've been demoted. Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Ruckus pretends to be a deputy. An ex-deputy on YouTube. He never really was. But yeah, so moving back to the case, it seems like the two males were constantly in trouble. Mom's not a very good mom. We know that because kids were taken and things like that. She also asked if she could go home during what was it? During something anyway, she has to go home. It was like I think it was something between her and the judge, one of their arraignments maybe. But we went over the one court case in my other live. If you guys are new to this case, check out that live. It's more detailed. It's got we play the hearing in it, and we go over a few news articles regarding the case, and you just get it's a summary in about an hour. It's under an hour, but it's about an hour. Ruckus says hello all. So they're not related. They are separate blood. The two males, but it seems like they were having sex with everyone. Everyone was having sex, but the girls were not related to the males. Um, Bradley and Courtney were getting married, and no, sorry, were married, and Kimberly and Rich were engaged to be married. I'll keep this one short because of the other live. But does anybody have anything else they want to discuss, go over, or anything like that? Is there anything you want me to highlight or anything like that? If not, get off my lawn. Yeah, we'll be going over to the other channel in about 20 minutes, and we'll be going over Donovan's sentencing, and then we'll also be going over a few surprise things that I also uncovered. Uh, Not alone, it was as a team and with the help of, yeah, here's the previous live if you would like to get an oversight of the case, the information. Oh, it's the link. I was like, what's that mean? Yeah, an oversight of the case and things like that. Get off my lawn. I've also got a parcel downstairs that I've got to grab because I had a parcel today. Not the one that was sent out to me in case that person's listening. It's one that I ordered. But I've got to check to see what it is because it might have to go back out. Because it might be gifts. But so that's it, really. The affidavit basically says, in a nutshell, that Rebecca was coerced there with the promise of money. Now, there are messages of Rebecca saying that she was owed money and we'll see if she gives me the money, things like that in the messages. That when in the vehicle, it seems like maybe they tried to force her mouth shut, and she ingested something. While the struggle was going on, she was also stabbed. And then when they got out at the location, husband claims it was all the wife, but wife claims she was forced into her involvement. Police have said they believe the stabbing was Brad, and the dissection was the other one, Courtney. This is a roll up, by the way, not cannabis. I don't smoke cannabis. I don't drink alcohol. I only drink water. I'm a boring guy. I know. But yeah, police believe that it happened where Bradley Bartholomew had the knife, stabbed her. She had the scalpel. There's premeditation through forensic evidence that there was premeditation, and there's also it goes on to say that both are conflicting statements, but both have truths in them, and baby was disposed of. After mom tried, I'm not going to call her mom. Courtney tried to give her CPR, tried to give the baby CPR. Now, whether that's true or not, we don't know. And disposed of in a cooler tub that was dumped in a local residence. And that is it, I'm afraid. But the premeditation to the case is that there was resentment and jealousy, which is your motive, and also what you called in with the motive and resentment. I've gone blank. Yeah. So premeditation. Sorry. in with the premeditation was the fact that she had told people that she had a child that was in the NICU, which was also a lie. Near enough everything that was stated in the affidavit was false, which is kind of like the way, isn't it, guys? Like, the bulk of it will be lies. You've just got to sift through and pick the truth in a statement, especially when did this happen? So this happened between November 3rd and I believe the 25th she was found. I believe police also believe that the body was removed. Now, actually, let me just show you something that one of the followers in the Facebook group found, where the remains were found, near where it stated everything happened. This was found, and they said, could this be, because this is new, this wasn't there before the crime. Oh, there we go. This wasn't there before the crime. It's a new feature, and that is what looks to be a reef of some kind. Let me zoom in so you can see. It's actually a cross. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Yeah, as you can see, it's a cross, and there's blue flowers, and they believe that indicates that it was a boy, and they believe that the family of Munsters put it there. But again, there's no confirmation to that. But they said that they are out there regularly. They've never seen it before, and they went out there between certain dates, and it wasn't there on one date, and then it was there. They spotted it, I believe, after the remains were found. I could be wrong on that. I'll double check that. But yeah, this is a very strange thing indeed. Thank you to everybody for coming. If you are new and you like the content, even if you think this one was a bit scratchy, check out my other lives, check out my interviews with families, and consider subscribing and sticking around. For those of you that are long-time subscribers, I hate you. I hate you. Let me get this off the screen. Lee, it's good to see you back in the chat. Yeah, this goes to all of you. Yeah, support the channel. It's free. Like, share, and subscribe. We will be having Zachary Vidal King's mom and searcher coming on. Not sure when that's going to be, but it is coming. Also, Teresa Rogers, she'll be returning to talk about Ian Rogers. There's been a lot of updates in that case. I've brought them to you as and when, but there are also maybe a few that Mom might want to share. I'm not sure if she will, but we've talked about it. She was eager to do it, but whether she does, it's up to her whether she brings these updates up. Zachary Vidal's auntie and searcher, they're going to come on. They're going to talk about searches that they've done and things like that. They are still actively looking, just not with the public's help anymore. They felt that the public was more of a distraction rather than a help, which can be the case. Again, I'm going live on Donovan's sentencing in around about 15 minutes. If I hope to see you all there. If it's not for you, don't worry about it. If it is for you, hit subscribe so you get notifications on any other content. The content over there is more humor based, and it is more YouTubers that troll me. Well, they're wrongdoings in the law because they're idiots and they get in trouble. We've got Rick Snay's body cam. If you're interested in that, we've got April's actions, and we've got Prof's very seedy family. But yeah, we're going over Donovan's sentencing, and we're going to be doing that in around about 15 minutes. And we're going to get him. We're going to get him, guys. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get him. I will see you guys later. Thank you all for coming, and peace out, homies.